Time is it? Your show. Yeah, what time is it? Your show. Yeah, what time is it? Your show. Yeah, he's back from the dead. Your show. Putting it on the map, yeah. Saskatoon. Right next to New York. New York. Yeah, what show, yeah. Your show. What time is it? Your show. Yeah, time to talk some shit, yeah. Your show.
You've tuned in, yeah.
Yeah, fun Maggie. Bark, bark, wolf, wolf, who wants a treat, yeah. Keep listening.
Hello and welcome in to the Thursday edition of Your Show. My name is Gary, still the host of this bad boy, and this little show here is still, as far as we know, the only one originating out of Saskatoon from 4 to 5 p.m. live Monday to Friday on the internet. And as always, we thank you so incredibly much for allowing us to continue this movement of just trying to make the world a better place, man. You know, just being nice to each other. Those golden rules, treat others how you want to be treated. That's all it takes. People always ask, oh, how did you do all this stuff? How did this all happen? It's like, I didn't do anything except just be nice to people. And all of a sudden, everyone wants to help you build an incredible content creation studio that's changing the game in this beautiful city of ours. We are always so grateful. And before we do anything else here, a huge happy birthday going out to Mrs. Seahawk herself, the beautiful, sweet, amazing, fantastic angel of a human that is Laura, our buddy Cal, the host of Recovery with Cal, his beautiful wife, celebrating, turning just 29 years old. It's incredible. You know, 3 amazing daughters. Shout out to the MPT. Love you guys. And I love the husband, beautiful life, all at just the age of 29. So cool. So to Laura, we love you. I hope you're being spoiled rotten all day today, as I know the kids and your hubby will be doing. And we just love and appreciate you so dang much. So if you know Laura out there, yeah, our sweet, beautiful, beautiful Laura Oliver, let her know a big, big happy birthday to you. And shout out to Cal and the whole family. We love you guys. Now, we got an actress that is eagerly waiting. She's been in her spot, and she is crushing said spot. This is how we also thank you for continuing to let this place grow and continue to do all the good stuff that we're doing. Shout out again tomorrow night, Heartworks Art Auction, a TCU place going down as we will be emceeing. Royal Andrews and I will be there, and our friends at the Saskatoon Food Bank and Learning Center are putting it on. So another big fundraiser for our pals over there. Very excited to see Deb and Lori and Garnet and Aaron and everybody over there. We love Errol. So many amazing humans over at the Saskatoon Food Bank and Learning Center. That means it's time for the Maggie Cam. Look at that. Perfect spot. God, she's beautiful, eh? Just stare at this all day. 6-time award winner now. 7 times. Sorry, 7 times. There's one on her face I keep forgetting about. The Golden Diamond Award. Yeah, she's racking them up. Let's see if we got Morgan Freeman in the house as well, because he likes to do these voiceovers. I won't be able to hear it on here, so if I hit the button, it'll start going. If not, then you'll just have me talking. Like it's totally is Morgan Freeman on Zoom. Here we go. Take it away, Mr. Freeman.
Thank you very much, Gary, for that amazing intro. You never cease to amaze me.
All right, Mr. Freeman. We got to keep going now. Here we go.
The Maggie Can proudly presented to you by our friends over at Pet Planet on 8th Street. They are your pet's natural grocer. They're now selling grooming services in-house. The one thing they weren't doing before, they have now brought to you. This puppy right here, Margaret, she was in, I guess it would be about a week and a half ago, for her blowout as she was about to shed everywhere. We said, no, we're sending you into Pet Planet on 8th Street, and they will take care of you. For just $60, they gave her the blowout, they trimmed up her stump, they got her all pretty, and now here we are, and there she goes. I was hoping that wouldn't happen.
Right in the middle of the read. All right. Who we got here? Who just walked in? We're on air. Don't yell anything crazy. We just need the dog back. We're doing a Maggie Cam. Come on, you can talk to me. Hello. I'm hearing someone. Who is at the door? Please announce yourself. It's the boys. Here we go. I see 1. I see 2. Why is he ignoring me? Did she just go aside? Oh, you guys. Oh, we're paying Morgan Freeman a lot of money to voice this over. Let's see what we got here. Come on back. We're going to need a Maggie Wrangler. Who's going to Maggie Wrangle out of you guys? You don't got to whisper. Talk to me. We're communicating. Here we go. Somebody talk. Why is no one talking to me? I need. So, is there an adult here, or is it just the boys? There. Why are you not talking to me, you jabroni? Jeez, there we go. We got her. Okay, nobody move. Keep her right there. This is perfect. This is so nice. I know, Marge. You just got to keep it together for a couple more minutes.
Did we mention the grooming services? Just $60 could get you this beautiful, sweet cloud of a puppy. And not only that, they trim the stump, they do all the pretty stuff, they get all the hair out, and you get a free toy. That price will not be beat, I promise you. As well, to go along with those grooming services, the best puppy spa in the history of all puppy spas is waiting for you at Planet on 8th Street. Also very, very affordable. They got that fridge in the back if you're looking to make the change to the raw food diet. They can do that for you. All the traditional dry foods are there, including Marge's favorite, the Go Solutions. Fluffy coat brand, I call it. Not really sure what the exact science name is, but boy oh boy is her coat ever fluffy because of that amazing food. They got the jerseys strewn throughout the store. They also have deals waiting for you. On Tuesdays, they have bones on sale, and on Thursdays, which, as I check my watch, yes, it is Thursday today, all treats on sale. So you can pick up some treats for your good boy or girl. And when you get home, you will be an absolute rock star. They also have 2 full toy walls, along with a bunch of full toy aisles. They also have a fashion aisle with all the booties and all the coats and sweaters. As it is cold out, you could probably use one for the walk here over the next week or so you can pick those up as well. But most importantly, and the reason we are here talking about at Planet on 8th Street today, is because this is how we bring the power back to the people. No more will we be spending money going into the big corporate machine. It is time to bring it back to the mom and pop shops in this beautiful city of ours. They stay open after hours and on weekends just for you because they care. Harrison and Chris take care of that for you. So, on your way home today, no matter when it is, please stop by and say hello, because it is time to make that change. It is time to head on over to Pet Planet on 8th Street. They are your pet's natural grocer.
And we hit this right here. Boom! See, oh, you see that? He just flew right in. Look at this. You see that little guy? We got a maple bug in the hair, you guys. Come here. Come here. Welcome to Nature with Gary. This is a maple bug. They are indigenous to this studio and this studio only. JK, they are everywhere. You go down there. So apologies to the crew that just walked in. Normally when someone walks in and I say, hey, who's there? They let me know. But you guys still, you're not used to walking in here. You see live and you're like, so you did the perfect thing, what you're supposed to do. Even when the host is yelling at you, will someone please talk to me? What is happening? So shout out to our guests who will be on a little bit later. But before we get into any of that stuff, we got to get into our traditions around here on Thursdays. And we're going to start with one of our favorites. Thursday has come again.
That's right.
That always brings our good buddy Matt Young from CTV back in the house. Welcome back, brother. Doing great. How are you doing?
Not too bad at all. Not too bad at all.
I like that.
Things have been going good. You know what? Okay, spring is late this year. Whatever. We'll get through it. A little bit of snow.
I'm looking at this right now. I know you moved it for the screen.
I moved it.
I know.
Well, because we want to get
of course,
zoom in on the screen.
Yeah,
right?
no, I like it. I just realized how it was set up. Like, oh boy, okay.
Kind of cut you off.
Well, we don't want to cut off your face because your beautiful face here, you know.
Well, that's right. That's right. You know, they say that sometimes. They would say before I go on air, they're like, "Okay, you need to get makeup on." I say, "No, I got a perfect face. I'm fine.
Nothing.
I don't need makeup.
Nothing is needed right here.
That's what I say. We got perfect faces here.
Right on.
Yeah. So things have been going good.
Before anything else, weather. How are we looking at getting out of this right away?
No.
Oh. Why?
Welcome to late spring in Saskatchewan. Yeah, it's nothing to say, but no.
Yeah, that's fair.
But the reality is that really it'll be another week or so. We could get some more snow on Monday or Tuesday.
Okay.
But you know what? This just makes you appreciate summer all that much more.
That's it, man. I'm with you.
And hey, if it's gonna be cold out for a couple of more days, why not stay inside and play a little
some
bit
gaming.
of
Look at you working in here.
Because that's all we talk about, right?
That's right.
So alrighty, okay. So don't put the game systems away, and we're gonna talk about now. about a month ago, we were doing a series on really hard games. Games that took a long time to beat, or they were really hard to beat. And one of those games that we talked about was called Super Spy Hunter.
Oh, yeah.
And I remember I was actually trying to find a secret, and I couldn't quite find out which secret that I was looking for
in the game?
that's out there for viewers. So this game's a really good game. It's a fun game, but it's very hard. But there is a secret that is absolutely just kind of like will knock your socks off wild.
Are we going to get this secret?
We're going to get it today.
Oh my goodness! Is it time to switch over?
Yeah, let's switch over. So I'm going to put on Super Spy Hunter.
A lot of bangers on there,
by the way, we got a lot of good games on my NES Mini. I can scroll through and everybody will recognize if we got Mario games. We'll maybe get into that a little bit later on. But okay, so I'm going to move the cursor here, and we got to find Super Spy Hunter. It's right there. Whoops. Okay.
Super Spy Hunter.
Now, this secret here, this game, we can talk a little bit about it. It was made by Sunsoft. It's a secret to what was the Spy Hunter game. Now, I'm going to actually just purposely kill myself 5 times in a row because that's part of what
part of the secret.
That's kind of what you need to do to show this. It's a secret that you can access once you've actually lost all your lives.
Ah, nice.
So it's kind of a unique little thing. This game here is a really fun game. We talked about it. It's a really hard game to beat. It takes a long time, especially if you get to the final boss. I mean, for those of you who have state save in today's world, be thankful because there was a time when you had to beat it, you couldn't turn it off, and so when Mom came along and said it's supper time, Mom, wait, stop it, I'm on the 4th boss.
Or you pause it and pray that it doesn't just glitch out.
Yeah, or hope nobody steps on it or does something like that. So we'll kill ourselves here, but this game here now it's actually it's a bit of a rare gem. You're not going to see a lot of these around there. They go for, I've seen cartridges go for $80-$90.
Really?
So and if you find a brand new one, you're
you're cooking.
At that
you're
point,
cooking.
Right?
Yeah.
So this game here, so right now we're showing you that I mean normally I would do much better, but I'm purposely dying as many times as I can here.
This is for the secret. We're doing secrets here today.
That's exactly right. Exactly. Okay, so the secret is kind of when you lose all your lives, you get the game over screen. Okay,
you get sad, you get depressed,
and then you see you can continue or end. Well, if you press your A button, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then you press start.
Whoa!
You can play hyper tennis.
What?
There's a random tennis game that's in here that you can play.
What the heck?
Right?
Let's
and
see
you can do 1 or 2 player, 1 player. Now, I'm not going to be very good at this because we're on a delay.
Big time delay.
We're going to be.
Remember last time we were doing this, you got through the first level with this delay. It was pretty wild.
So what I'm going to do, there's a reason there was a method to the madness here. I'm just going to try and see.
You're going to go on the back screen.
There we go.
Hyper tennis time.
So here we go. We're going to play hyper tennis.
I am pumped for this.
And I am not going to be very good at it, but here we go. Now, remember the Pong game?
Yes, it's Pong.
Yes, it's Pong, right? So deep buried inside the game, there is this hyper tennis game. Now, really what it can do is if you win against the computer, you get a bunch of extra lives so the next time you play, right?
No way, in the Spy Hunter game.
Yeah, in the Spy Hunter game. So that's so there actually is a method to the madness here. And whoops, now. But it's hard. That ball is going to start moving fast and really test your hand-eye coordination.
You can't have hyper tennis without it being hyper.
I first discovered this, and I was like, "Gosh, this is kind of weird." Why would they put this in this?
There's one.
There's
one.
Go. So it's 9-8. You see the scores at the bottom.
2. Here we go.
9-7.
Here we go.
Oh no! Come on.
Get down.
No. Okay, so now it starts going fast.
Yeah. Then the net picks. Oh no! There you go.
There we go. And if I can save it once more, there we go. 8-6.
Stupid net keeps getting in the way. There's one.
There we go.
Go again. There you go.
Man,
now you're cooking.
I think I might win.
Oh, boy.
I might have a chance to win. Oh,
man, you are really on this. This is wild.
Whoa.
Hyper tennis.
Oh, and it's hyper.
No kidding.
I mean.
Yeah, this is getting nuts.
I mean, this is
There we go.
fast.
Come on. She's picking up. She's picking up. There it goes. Come on.
Yay! Hey, we won.
Right on. That was wild. That was really hyper, bro.
So you win. Now, the next time, see now how many lives? I got 20 lives, right? So
what
there
a
you
secret.
go. Hyper tennis, and now you'll have a lot
that.
more lives in the Super Spy Hunter game. Because it is a hard game to play, and so now you
there
can go.
There he goes on the delay. And you got a bunch of shooting bonuses, too. You see that?
Oh,
do you always shoot all 3? You're shooting three bullets right now.
You shoot all three of them.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that's normal.
Excited.
That's normal. So you're always shooting all three. There we go. Now I want the P there.
Oh, here you go.
Here, if I can beat this level just on a delay, it'll be a miracle.
It's a really bad delay, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, it's like a second and a half.
Yeah.
You talk about lag. That's your lag right there.
Serious lag,
I died already. I'll try one more time and see how far I can get. But anyways, if you ever want extra, whoa, if you ever want extra lives,
8 A's on the continue.
What's that?
You hit A button eight times.
Eight times
on the continue
times
screen.
when you get to the continue screen. Daddy. Eight
That's
times
tough.
when you get onto
Yeah,
the continue screen. Yeah, it's okay. 8 times when you get on the continue screen, and then press start, and you'll instantly get a hyper tennis game. So that's how that works, and it's
a very
pretty
simple secret.
It's not that hard. And to be honest, sometimes I just felt like playing hyper tennis. I mean, it's like after shooting bad guys, you want something to calm down.
Yeah.
Hyper tennis.
Reset your brain a little bit.
There you go.
Get in there, do a little hyper pong.
Exactly.
That was very cool, buddy.
So Super
I like that
Nintendo,
one.
and I think over the course of the next few weeks, we'll try and do more on like secrets in video games that are just weird.
Yes.
Because that's not something you expect. You know, when I first saw it, I was like, wow, this is weird.
Very cool. And as a viewer at home, when you're watching this, like, oh yeah, that is cool. I always wondered about that secret.
There you go.
Like, there's a lot to it. Yeah.
So a
it's
simple
always
Pong
fun.
game included with a really good shooter game.
And it comes together.
And it comes together. You can't beat that. So there it is. Super Spy Hunter. A secret there right here on the Gary Nichols Show. And have fun playing that. Because, it'll still be cold for another week, but you can enjoy some Nintendo and some hyper tennis. Why not?
Hey, the best way to stay warm, brother.
That's right.
Local sports, how we do. Hey, before any of that, baseball's back.
Baseball is back. Opening day, baseball's back. A lot of people are going to be cheering for the Toronto Blue Jays.
Go Jays, go.
And we'll see. Hopefully they can get back to the World Series this year and finish it off.
Yeah, they got work to do.
Do you remember when they won it in 92?
Oh, yeah, 92 and 93. Yeah, that's how I got into it.
We were young.
Yep.
But I remember that, and it'd be nice to see sort of the new generation of fans get to experience that. It was such a good time.
Life-changing stuff, man. I became a Jays fan for life during those 2 years.
It does, and it got people playing ball, and you saw this sort of resurgence in Canadian little leagues were filling up and stuff like that.
Very cool.
So go for them. Playoffs start this weekend for the Saskatoon Blades.
Go Blades,
They're
go!
in Edmonton taking on the Edmonton Oil Kings. Game 1 is Friday. Back at SaskTel Center for games 3 and 4 next week. Listen, Blades are the 6th seed. Edmonton's the 3 seed. Edmonton on paper are the favorites, but the Blades have beaten the Oil Kings. They can beat them. They can
There's
compete
a
with them.
reason you play the games, man.
There could be an upset here if the Blades can avoid taking penalties, number one, and don't find themselves getting way down in the shot count either, right? So the Blades taking on the Edmonton Oil Kings, so that's for them. So go Blades, go. Let's see how far they can go in the playoffs. Saskatchewan Rush back at home this weekend. They're taking on the Buffalo Bandits at SaskTel Center. This game is going Saturday night.
Nice.
They got a decent crowd, but let's fill it up.
Fill her up. The team's good.
They're
really
good. They're in first place.
Yep.
But it's been tough going the last 3 or 4 weeks. So
they need your help.
They need to string together. They're still in first. Mathematically, they're still in first, but they got some teams like Colorado and Vancouver are just nipping at their heels right now. Vancouver's actually tied, but the Rush have the tiebreaker because they beat Vancouver.
Like that.
So we got to hope that the Rush keep winning and get first place. So they're taking on the Buffalo Bandits. By the way, this is a rematch of last year's championship final. So let's go out and get some revenge. All right. Let's show these Bandits really who's boss. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
there you go.
I like
so
that.
Rush taking on the Buffalo Bandits. And then Huskies, tough. They didn't get there they lost in the quarterfinal men's hockey for the Nationals. Good season for them. Those bracket tournaments, it's a one and done. It's not a best of 3 series, right?
Especially when you just sweep out.
When you
sweep out your way there to get in.
And against good teams too. So, but congratulations. They're one of 8 teams to get to nationals, right? And there's got to be
a 1 seed. They were the 1 seed.
There's
something there, right?
That's something, right? Out of 40 hockey programs or whatever in Canada, they keep getting there. So, and they got a lot of players that are going to be returning. Yeah. So.
It's a good time for next year.
There, lots of time for next year. Absolutely, lots of time for next year. And then you get a bit, aside from the blades and rush, it's a bit of a lull until sort of the berries and the Saskatchewan Rough Riders start going. And by the way, it's just over a week now, I think, until general tickets go on sale for that Rider preseason game
in town,
that's here in town. So yeah, a lot of people are going to be going to that. That's going to be fun. So lots going on in local sports. I'm actually going to be headed down in a week and a half. I'm headed down to Regina. Going to be doing some color commentary for some Sask Midget AAA hockey.
Nice.
They're having like the Western Regionals down there. So
Sweet.
it's not a Saskatoon thing, but
Still
I thought I'd
cool.
say, hey, I thought I'd give it a bit of a plug because
Always.
you know these are kind of some of your future stars of tomorrow.
This is what we're all about, man. Giving a voice
Schultz
to the
and those
voiceless.
guys
Let people know, man. That's what we got to support.
You know, I know for our folks, obviously we talk about Saskatoon, but Sask Midget AAA Regionals going on. That's April 3rd, 4th, and 5th. So I'll be there doing that. So that's kind of what's going on and a lot happening. And stay warm. Only one more week. And if you're feeling depressed, get out your Nintendo and play, because nothing cures the winter blues like a little bit of Nintendo. There you go.
Here, brother. Here. Matt Young from CTV always joins us every Thursday, brother. We always appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Absolutely, man.
And we'll miss you so much until next week.
That's it. We'll see you later.
Another huge thank you to CTV's Matt Young, as we always get curious about what day it is around here whenever we see him. Oh, yeah, it's Thursday. And we get to learn all about the local sports, the big sports, the video game stuff. Super cool. Spy Hunter. Nice little code there for 20 lives. I love when he stops by. We always get some of that. I like to call it shinfo, the shitty information. Shout out to Every Time I Die for coining the phrase. But it's cool when you can be like, hey, you know that game Spy Hunter? I know how to get 20 lives for you. That's what CTV's Matt Young brings as well. He did bring a little weather update, so it's going to be cold for a little bit longer, but then it's going to be nice. So we got that going for us here on the Thursday edition of your show, as we will now give a little bit of props, a little bit of love to our main man, Royal Anders, because when we first started this place, I said, I hate websites. I hate them. Every website you go to, there's a million things popping up. You can't find what you're looking for, and it's blah, that. You know the feeling. So he went out and he made our website here, dufferinave.com. Streamlined, super easy to operate through. Very cool, very awesome. Thank you to Royal Anders for that bad boy right there. Beautiful. Kind of neat doing it this way. As well, our friends over at Next Level Painting, the best in the biz at what they do. They did the studio in here, the roof, the walls, the Twitch stream studio, did inside the tooth booth. Super professional. They move all the stuff. They cover all the stuff. They do everything you need. The best in the business, okay? They will be at Gardenscape this weekend, and we have the pleasure of checking in with the general manager of Next Level Painting every Thursday as well. I think we're going to talk a little bit about that and some other things. Let's find out what those other things are. Next Level Painting, best in the business. And this lady beside me right now, a huge part of that. Her name is Carly. We love her, and she's a member of this family. And not only that, she transformed, her and her team, this place into a home, into a welcoming home, instead of just always be everywhere in like a half-complete studio. So from the bottom of all of our hearts, thank you for all that you do, first and foremost. Secondly, how are you, old friend?
I'm doing good. We're coming off of the Home Styles Home Show and going into Gardenscape.
Right back to the next one.
Yep.
And I hear there's super dogs there this weekend.
There usually is. I'm assuming there's going to be again.
Man, you know, I freaking love whenever you get the chance to just sit down and see these dogs in action. I always imagine Margaret being in one of those troops, and then her just trying to keep up type of thing. I think she'd be a super dog in the super dog world, but she wouldn't have any specialties.
That's fair. I never get to watch them. I'm always standing at the booth. So
Dude, get out of that booth and go get us. I have one request from you this weekend, and that is to get some video of the super dogs for us.
Get some video. Okay. I will.
And then next Thursday when you're back here, we can play the video.
Okay.
Okay, now that the important stuff's out of the way. Super rude of me, I know. Tell us what's going on with Gardenscape this weekend. What's the big plan for you guys over there?
Nothing like big planned differently than the Home Styles. We have our booth set up. We've got examples of cabinets that we paint. We've got examples of some exterior stuff that we paint that people don't know about, like vinyl and stucco. And
so that's basically what it is. Like, hey, it's just a big thing to show off all the stuff you do.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, the Home Styles is a lot of home renovation companies, so people are walking around getting information for what they need. And yeah, each booth kind of has, they might just have some information, they might have actual examples. It's up to you.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very, very cool. I love these trade shows. As we continue to grow here with the studio, I'm learning more and more about the importance of networking and how much I dislike networking. So anytime we get out, it's always this big positive thing for the business, but it's overcoming all the anxieties as well. It's like this little song and dance you do. Square footage. I feel like square footage is a thing that comes up quite a bit in your world. Would that be a correct assessment?
It is, yes.
Please tell me more.
All weekend, especially at the home show and at trade shows, we get the question, what do you charge by the square foot?
Now, why is that question so popular?
I think because there are quite a few contractors that do charge by the square foot or builders who would charge by the square foot. But we always laugh because asking what do you charge by the square foot is essentially the equivalent of saying, what does a red car cost?
Because we all know a red car is very expensive, no matter what.
No,
Am I wrong there? Oh, I am wrong. Damn
I'm pretty sure a red Chevy Cobalt would be a lot different than a red Ferrari.
I bet you it goes
in
a lot
cost.
faster. Well, not than the Ferrari, but then like other blue Cobalts.
I'm sure there's a difference in price, and that's essentially the difference when you ask, what do you charge per square foot? Because let's say this studio, right? Let's say the square footage of this is 600 square feet.
That's
right?
pretty good. That's a pretty good estimate. It's definitely bigger than my house. So.
But we've got, roughly 8-foot high walls, and that's it. Now, the square footage of something could still be 600 square feet, but you could have 10-foot high walls. You could have vaulted ceilings. You could have, in a typical example, 1,000 or 1,200 square foot house could look very different, whether you have 3 bedrooms or whether it's open concept. And so painting is very different.
Square footage is a lie, is what I'm hearing. Is
well,
that right?
Square footage is just the floor, right? It's just the floor.
You're not talking walls. You're not talking roof. You're not talking all the other stuff. I get what you're saying.
Yeah. So, to give a charge on a square footage, if contractors are giving you, they're not accounting for it. And then you should really be questioning, are they going to be charging me extra once they step in and see, okay, well, the square footage is what you said, but this is a lot more complicated. It
Very misleading.
Yeah. Doesn't take into account damage, what condition things are in, what colors you're going, how many coats. And I'm relating this to painting, but, it should be related to most things, most contracts in general.
As we move forward in this current world we live in, these common sense things that should be easy for us to figure out seem to be a lot more complicated for some reason. And I'm not a big fan of that. So I like how we're simplifying this process a little bit.
Yeah. So when you ask someone what they charge by the square foot, again, it's like asking them, what does a red car cost? It's very different depending on which red car you're buying.
Yeah, that Ferrari paint's pretty pricey. I like how you brought up the Cobalt, though. I had the lovely, lovely 2007 Cobalt that my grandpa got me back in the day. Took that thing all the way to Minnesota in a blizzard with the boys for some football.
Nice.
Totally made it there and back. Very cool. And then we donated it to Buck's Auto Parts. Showed it to my buddy Terry over there.
Nice.
Yeah, it was very cool.
I didn't
Love
have
that
the Cobalt, but I had the Cruise, which
That's
was
right there.
yeah.
Actually, no, you know what? I'm going to be a little bit of a, what's that called? Like a snubber, as in that Cruise. Way nicer than Cobalt. Like you're up here. That's like the luxury Cobalt right there.
Don't quote me on this, but I think it was like the next step. I think they stopped making Cobalts, and then the Cruise came in. So,
yeah, those Cobalts had a good run, man. When we bought it, it was I forget where it was at, but they had like a Cobalt blowout. You can buy them for like $5,000. They were like brand new. It was just like, well, here we go, and it had no cruise control, no power windows, no nothing, and I loved that thing.
Yep.
Loved that car.
Yep.
Did you love your Cruise?
I did. I loved my Cruise. It
You
was
never-
my favorite car.
Really? Good for you.
It was, yeah. And
What'd you name it?
I didn't name it,
You
but
didn't name it? It was your favorite
no.
car?
Yeah. It was the only car I bought, the very first car I bought relatively new. It was only 2 years old. So,
okay. That's
yeah,
pretty good.
it was good.
And
But
how long
then-
did you have it for? How long were you living that Cruise life?
I think only about 4 or 5 years, and then the transmission died on me.
Damn it.
And I cried.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't blame you for 1 second. There's something about those connections we have with our vehicles. Like the 93 Dodge Shadow I have out front. Old Stella, she's still going.
Yeah.
And it's crazy to think that a car in 93 can still go, but the one we got in 2007 barely lasted 6 years.
Yep. Yeah, but then I made the switch to the SUV, and now I can't go back.
Now
so.
you're addicted, yeah.
Now I'm
Now you got a
addicted.
taste of that luxury life.
Yep. Yeah.
Maybe one day when you finally make it, you can get yourself a Cruise.
I don't even know if they make them anymore.
Well, we can go find an old one for you. I want you to get back in. I'm sorry I derailed this so much.
It's all good.
But the big take home here is if you're being asked about what you charge per square foot, you have to say, hold on a second. That's not how this stuff works. Like, are there actual like contractors out there in the same business as you? And we don't need to name any names, but they actually work like that?
Yeah, so especially lots on new builds, they'll give a square foot pricing and it's really low. And that's why, I mean, painters are one of the last trades in and they get kind of raked over the coals in regards to that because then they have to fix everyone else's trade damage and all this kind of stuff that you can't account for in a square footage price. And so, yeah, it's two things. A, you shouldn't want your contractor giving you that because one thing, they're either charging you too much because they're accounting for a lot more than what they can't see, or they're undercharging you and they may end up coming back to you and going, actually, we need to add this on, or there was more for this. And now all of a sudden you're getting hit with a lot more prices that you didn't expect.
And not only that, they knew it when they first assessed it and they just didn't tell anybody. That's sort of the feeling I get with it. It feels very greasy to me.
Yeah.
The whole square footage world.
Or they're eating the cost themselves and you end up with a really grumpy contractor on site because he knows he's not making money. So
so many layers.
Yeah.
What? So crazy out there. This is why I'm so grateful to have you here every Thursday because you help make sense of all this craziness.
Well, try my best.
Very cool. Well, that's a compliment. I'm trying to compliment you. I know we're working on taking compliments. I get it. But that was definitely a compliment. Carly from Next Level Painting. Again, one more time, Gardenscape this weekend.
Yes.
Go check out Super Dogs.
Yep. Lots of plants, lots of outdoor things.
Getting ready for spring.
Getting ready for spring. Yeah. I know there's a little bit of snow, but come get ready for spring. It'll be here soon enough.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for always giving us a couple minutes, dude. Always appreciate it.
Yeah.
And best of luck at the show this weekend.
Thanks so much.
Thank you again to our good friend Carly from Next Level Painting. And ladies and gentlemen, we have our two final guests for the evening. Normally, we get this guy first, and then this guy joins from the Zoom. But since this guy is in town, we are all together, including the twins. Ladies and gentlemen, say hello to Johnny Factoid, Boontis, Jackson, and Carson. Currently playing some Smash. How's it going over there? You guys figured it out yet? Yeah, nice. I like to hear that.
Got her down.
That's what it's all about. How's everyone doing today?
Good, buddy.
Man,
no complaints.
I feel like I brought all the energy. I was expecting a little more.
Okay, it's Thursday. Let's go.
Doesn't feel like too much.
The sun was shining out.
A couple more days, and then that will come along. Before we get into anything else, and drooling again. Whenever I start drooling, I know it's time to talk about this. This is your passport to wing heaven. Our friends over at Bugsy's, both Markham Mall and Lawson Heights locations. Best in the biz when it comes to delicious wings, 69 flavors for you to enjoy. I always feel like a flight attendant doing the seatbelt thing. You know, like this. Every Tuesday and Thursday, it is Thursday today, over half price off each order of these bad boys. And then once you get all 69 of them done, you get the shirt behind us right here, the Ruckus Cock with the Legion of Doom shoulder pads, shredding on top of the amplifier. And that shirt, trust me when I tell you, demands respect. Any room you walk into, you can also get these delivered right to your door. Just go to Skip the Dishes or Uber Eats. Go to Smitty's, order a plain wing, and in the memo, write down the flavors you want from this bad boy, and they will come right to you as we get ever closer to doing our show from Bugsy's, where we are ordering all 69 of those flavors. Ooh. And one of us is taking home a shirt. I'm very excited.
You got it planned?
Planned? No, we're
finding a date.
We're going to have like 20 guys.
Nice.
Wing party.
At least. Yeah, I told anyone who wants to come can come. And I talked to our buddy Brad over there. He said, yeah, things are real busy right now with the turnover of the season, so probably about end of April, we'll be getting in there.
Nice.
So I'm very excited for that. Mr. Factoid, whenever you stop by, we get smarter. The whole gimmick was back in the day, I would give you a call. You'd tell us about an artist in some sort of music form. And then the whole idea was to get us to play really awesome songs during the request time.
That's true.
We're doing the whole curtain jerk here a little bit, pulling it back, letting you know how it all worked. But that was how we got the bangers on during the 5 o'clock foreplay. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
And now we are carrying that over. We don't get to play the songs, but we still get to learn a fun little fact or two about things goings on in the music industry. And make no mistake, I know today is going to be a hell of a banger, buddy. I'm pumped. No pressure. Here we go.
No pressure. Well, Gary, I don't know what your boys' take on the old Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. You know, some people
we used to love it, and then it turned into a music Hall of Fame.
Now, that's what I think they should almost just the way they're letting
name.
Everybody in. I mean, don't get me wrong. Good music's good music.
Change the name, man.
But just don't call it the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Just call it the Music Hall of Fame.
Now, tell us why, Johnny Factoid.
Gary, you know a little thing about the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? I mean, you've got a bunch of people, handful of people, who in there twice. right?
Yeah.
You got maybe like Ozzy
Solo,
Osbourne,
and then-
solo, right?
then band.
Solo artist,
okay,
and then with the
okay,
band,
okay,
like Black
okay.
A
Sabbath.
good way of thinking about it, if you're a wrestling fan, it's like Triple H getting in as Triple
Yes.
H and Shawn Michaels getting in as Shawn Michaels, and they both get in as the Generation X.
Makes
Two words
sense.
for you.
Yes,
Sorry.
yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So like, you know, you got him, you got like Tom Petty would be in there solo, and Stevie
Heartbreakers.
Nicks.
Yeah.
You got like Dave Grohl. You know, you got a handful of people. Prince, I think, is in there twice with solo in his band.
See, Johnny, all these people you were saying deserve to be
but
there.
you know,
yeah.
there's only a select few that are in there twice. But you know who's the one and only in there 3 times?
I love where this is going. Hold on, let's think about this for a second. Let's give us a second.
Give
You
it
at
a
home
couple
can play
guesses.
along as well. Let's see. So we're going to need a person who is in at least 2 big, giant groups,
Okay.
as well as a
I
great
think I
solo
got
career.
It, but
Here he goes.
Okay, you guys each get a guess.
One guess. Okay. So when I think about something like this, I think about, I think about my headset not working. That's an interesting one. Boontis, I guess you're up first. You go
Charge the
ahead.
batteries.
Okay.
I'm going to get this figured out.
Well,
Walk us through it.
well, I mean, I'd like to just flat out guess, but I'm thinking like to help Gary out. Would it be Canadian?
Negative.
Ah, okay. My guess was Neil Young.
Oh, that's a good guess. I guarantee he's in there a couple times for sure.
You know,
Yeah,
you're
'cause he'd be
thinking
solo and then
Crosby,
he'd be with,
Stills,
like,
Nash,
well, yeah,
Young.
I'm surprised. I don't know if they've been accepted, but I know
maybe
there's
they've
one.
been shunned.
Yeah, maybe they didn't get the vote, but you think Crosby, Stills, Nash, and Young would.
Yeah.
But not Canadian, we're saying.
Then
Not
he's got to be
Canadian.
in
He's-
another one.
He's
Okay.
over the pond.
Okay.
Oh,
First things
Yes.
first. The
Yes.
first thing that jumped into my head was Eric Clapton.
Boom! Wow, what a guess.
okay.
Cream.
Nailed it.
Next, I
Cream.
was
Yep.
Solo.
And
Was he a traveling Wilbury?
No,
No?
the Yardbird.
The Yardbird.
And that's one of the ones that fly under the
There
radar
we
because not a lot of
go.
people probably know who they were in the
Yeah.
mid '60s.
What
but
was
they
the
were,
big hit by the Yardbirds?
Wow,
I'm going to look it up.
They had a few of them. I can't.
I hate to put
off
you on a
the top
spot.
of
I'll
my
get
head,
it. You keep
but
telling
I
us
know.
more.
But the thing with the Yardbirds is you've also got some other huge people that came out of that band too, like Jimmy Page and John Paul Jones.
Look at
They were
this.
in there.
Now,
Because Eric
hold
was
on.
in there for a while and then left, and then they came in, and then all of a sudden,
This is like one of the
Led
first
Zeppelin
super
came
groups
around.
right here, hey?
Yeah, it was basically a super
Yeah.
group. It had a rotating door of like who's who.
Wait till
at
you
the
hear the
time.
names that I'm
Come
looking
through,
at
yeah.
right now. This is insanity.
Spit off some names.
Go
So
ahead, Will.
McCartney isn't in there 3 times?
No.
Wings
Beatles?
wasn't that big.
No.
Yeah, unless Wings hasn't been inducted yet. Maybe they have been.
Huh. So when
Well-
you said over the pond, that's who popped.
Yeah,
into my
no,
head
and
right away.
rightfully. And the thing with Eric is he might even get in there if Derek and the Dominoes were ever to get
that's
nominated.
not. Oh, that's
he
not
could
even
be
in
in
there.
a fourth,
Holy.
That's a lot.
unprecedented fourth.
Yeah.
All right, you
Yeah,
guys.
but I mean, it makes sense. Right?
Yep.
This
Clapton,
is
are
it.
you kidding
Well,
me?
this is where they seasoned their skills. This is it. So it goes back to 1963. That's when they formed.
Birds, yep.
And the band started the careers of 3 of rock's most famous guitarists. Eric Clapton, who we know, Jimmy Page, who you said, and the great late Jeff Beck.
That's
Jeff
right.
Oh,
freaking
wow.
Beck, bro. Your favorite guitarist, Jeff Beck. As well, the band's other members during 63 to 68 was their run. They had Keith Relf, Jim McCartney. Any relation?
I'm not sure.
Interesting.
Don't think so.
Chris Dreja and Paul Samuel Smith.
Hmm.
The Yardbirds.
Yes. I'm pretty sure. I thought John Paul Jones was in with Jimmy Page. I'm surprised they don't mention him, but
Well, apparently he wasn't big enough.
he always gets the least of the popularity with Led
John
Zeppelin
Paul
too,
Jones.
right? You know,
Yeah, well, drummers, man. Your brother always talks about drummers, how they had a certain attitude towards
gotta have
life
the
back in the day.
attitude,
Yeah.
right?
Who's the
Keith
guy
Moon.
that's the one. That's his
He's
favorite of all
the-
time. KD's favorite is Keith Moon from The
Keith
Who.
Moon. Oh yeah, how can you not?
Yeah,
like Keith?
yeah. Well, I know Bonham is up there as well.
Yeah,
right?
oh yeah, well for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah.
How can he not be?
I just know those from all the KD
Really,
and me's.
you know?
I should actually text your brother and see if we can get signed up for a KD and me tomorrow.
There you go.
That's a little bit of me. So, the factoid of the day.
Nice.
We all know about 1 Hall of Famer, sometimes 2 if you get real lucky. But if you are like the great Eric Clapton,
Mr. Slowhand himself.
3-time Rock and Roll Music Hall of Fame. This seems like a good time to maybe voice our opinions about the naming of this. Because when you look back, like when's the last time a rock band got into the Hall of Fame? Like they were doing Run DMC, they were doing the country stuff.
Well,
like all this stuff.
Soundgarden, I think, just went in the last year.
That's a pretty good one.
And then STP. I mean,
there's a
there's
couple.
the
Wait a second,
handful
so
every
just
year.
last year? I mean,
I
like,
think it was just last year. I think
Huh.
STP got it. But yeah, it's weird because some people it's like, how is Soundgarden like not voted in
Already?
hands down the first year? Like, there's a lot of bands that you question it. Like, I think Kiss, are they even in there yet? I don't
they
think
must.
they.
They have. Well, maybe.
I remember they made a big deal of it.
I was
Gene
gonna
Simmons
say,
was like, I don't care.
If they
like,
weren't
at
in it,
this
we would
point.
hear about it from Gene Simmons, right?
Yeah.
It's not a
But
rock
I
and
think-
roll Hall of Fame
Wow.
if they're not in.
I know, but that's what makes you wonder. Like, they don't put these bands
yeah,
in, and it was like, I know for the longest time, Rolling Stone didn't even put Prince in like their top 100 guitar players of all time. And it's like
At
Sacrilege.
some point,
like-
boys, and this is what this just recently happened with the Football Hall of Fame in Canton, Ohio, where first ballot Hall of Famer is like the most prestigious title you can have if you're an athlete. I'm not sure about all this stuff, but when you're an athlete, first ballot Hall of Famer, it's like the cherry on top of your incredible career. And Bill Belichick, pretty good coach.
Yeah,
He's
Won a
won a
few.
few games.
Won a
Yeah,
couple. Won a
right?
couple of Super Bowls.
Just a couple,
most wins all time. Has all the records. The dude's done everything.
yeah.
And because one person had a little bit of a bad interaction with the greatest of all time when it comes to coaching, Bill Belichick, the only one besides Tom Brady who has every single reason to be a first ballot,
Yes.
unanimous Hall of Famer, didn't get in.
Wow.
He didn't do it.
Who was
Can you
that
believe
guy?
that? No, it's secret. That's the whole thing. Everyone hides behind their votes. No one shows their face. But it's all media people who hold
mean-
grudges. Maybe that's what's going on with the Rock Hall of Fame. This is all I'm saying. There could be some corruption in there.
I'm sure. Yeah, had a beef.
There's got to be some in that case where you're playing a sport and they're literal statistics,
Yeah.
right? There needs to
all
be
right
like
there.
a threshold where it's like, okay, this isn't even going to a vote.
Yeah, like it just.
It's just
be
yeah,
it's common knowledge.
you know, like
Like
Michael Jordan doesn't belong.
Yeah,
not like that was a question.
the
but
worst part
it's like this
is
shouldn't even go to a vote.
Yeah.
it takes away from the integrity of your Hall of Fame.
Totally.
Well, yeah.
Like, what are we even trying to do here? If you're not going to put the best of all time, 100% agreement around the world, and there's a couple of people who got a bad taste in their mouth, you guys, the Hall of Fame's stupid now. What does it even mean?
And,
How
and
many
that's what I'm
Super
saying.
Bowls?
That's
Yeah.
where
No.
that's where math doesn't
Yeah.
lie.
The
right?
stats are there,
So-
man. The
How many
stats are
Super
there.
Bowls in 15 years or whatever?
Yeah, man. It was,
like,
what was it, 6, I think he had?
Yeah. Same with Brady.
Pretty
well,
wild.
Brady
And
had
Tom
a
had
couple more
like
with
7
the
against
Bucks,
Tampa
right?
Bay.
And
Yeah.
the one, yeah.
Unreal.
So very interesting. Hall of Fame's got your shit together. I think
Yeah.
that's
I
that's
think
another
that's the
factoid right there.
Public
Another
Hey,
factoid
maybe
right
more
there.
the public should vote on that kind of stuff, hey?
See, gatekeepers.
Although
man.
then you'll get even probably
boys,
worse.
you
It
just-
could get worse,
you
too.
opened
never
up the
know,
rabbit
right?
hole.
So there's
man.
32 teams and 31 of them hate
Yeah.
the Belichick.
Yeah.
Literally.
that
Money.
era, right?
But he
'Cause they
probably
couldn't
bet
beat him.
against New England once.
Man, yeah,
Hell, probably
Just
lost a lot of money. You never know.
really holding it against him.
It's like, what's his name in Ace Ventura? Laces out.
Oh,
Finkel.
Finkel. Finkel is Einhorn. Einhorn is Finkel.
Finkel can't be in the
Ooh.
Hall of Fame.
Nope. It always goes back.
Gun is
What a
digging into my
sports nut,
hip.
huh?
Very
Oh, I
well
love
done.
that.
Hanging out with Johnny Factoid. We got Boontis over on the side there. Jackson and Carson are crushing the Super Smash Bros. Right now. That's the original 8-bit that we normally crush Brooksy on. We got, he's in Toronto. Live update as we are live here. I just texted your brother. He says, hey, dog,
Oh,
I'm in Toronto for the Juno Awards, but let me see.
Oh,
We might have him coming live from the Junos.
Sorry, I could have told you.
Yeah, you
where
could
it
have.
was.
That's why I was asking. Yeah.
Huh?
He just did was it the country music ones he was at?
Yes, he was just in
He just got some award. He's got lots to talk about. So we'll check in with him tomorrow, I think. That'll be pretty fun.
Boy.
I think I picked the busiest
Hey.
time to be back in Saskatoon.
But you did get your dinner.
I saw
with
him
That's
on
right.
Tuesday,
That's
yeah.
it.
Beauty.
Very cool.
I haven't seen your brother in years. Like, I remember, he still got that killer record collection.
Oh, yeah.
I always talk
Oh,
about
And
that.
I remember back down
Oh,
in
yeah.
the old
The
your
vinyl,
parents' old
dude, I
basement,
know.
and he's sitting there
Oh.
telling us this was during the heavy punk days, right?
Yeah,
Like,
dog.
all we did, and he is telling us how he's on tour, or they were out in I think Europe or going. He was talking about what band was it? They were just like getting beat up all over the place by like Nazis in Germany, like just because they're like
That's a serious
like,
trip.
he was telling me, yeah, just the way they dressed and everything,
man.
because I think they were openly gay at the time or something. A couple of his band members, and like Our brother was
getting beat
saying
up.
that just like, they were
That's crazy.
getting,
Yeah, well, that's punk rock, man.
shit
That's punk
thrown
rock
at 'em
101
during
right
the
there.
show,
Yeah.
and then, oh no.
You know
it
who would
was-
really
it
hate
was
that
pretty
show is
crazy.
Indiana Jones. Hates Nazis
Oh,
Yes.
yes.
and snakes.
Yeah, and snakes, yes.
Mhm. That's it.
Didn't know where you were going there.
Well, I try to save it. I was trying to bring it back here because we were on eggshells for a bit. So I was trying to, reel it in. Very well done. Very well said. So we'll see if we can check in with our sweet, beautiful Katie tomorrow as we continue here on the Thursday edition of your show. I think it's time to talk a little bit about our Twitch stream. Twitch.tv/Dufferin Ave Media, the place to go for all your exciting local Twitch awesomeness. Not sure which game we are going with tomorrow night. I will be a late arrival as I am emceeing the Heartworks art auction out at TCU Place. So we will be probably on a later start time, which is totally okay because I'm going to pick up the pizza on my way back from TCU Place from Vern's Pizza. Dance logo. There it goes. Love
70.
that. And apparently they got another sweet deal going on. Like just a couple weeks ago, we were celebrating Pie Day.
Yes,
And we were getting
you
those
said.
Vern's 15-inch original thicks for just $31.40. Apparently there's I think it's a 36th anniversary deal going on. I was at Strip Down on Tuesday watching my buddy Patty crush it like she always does. And Strip Down is sponsored by Vern's Pizza. So whenever
Nice.
Curtis Anderson, the host, I'm sorry, I'm about to have a huge coughing attack, so I get to take care of this. You learn about the early signs.
Oh, for sure.
I used to do news reads like that, and I'm like, I can get
Oh,
through
yeah.
it about a minute in.
No.
What?
Packing up.
Cut the feed. And you run to the bathroom and do the whole thing. I'm trying to make sure that doesn't happen.
Line.
Line. Where was I going? What was I saying?
Yeah.
Anyone remember?
He'll read anything on the
Vern's Pizza.
teleprompter.
Vern's Pizza. Curtis Anderson comes out. He's like, big shout out to our sponsor, Vern's Pizza. I'm in the background. Yeah, Vern's, I love that place so much. It's the best. And he was the one that told us. $36 Vern's original thick 15-inch to celebrate, I believe, the 36-year anniversary. So we may be getting into some of that tomorrow night.
Ooh, that's big.
If not, like we had the chicken fingers and fries last week, which was incredible. We've had the Vern's lasagna with that Vern sauce, the sweet sauce, the stuffed cheesy bread for just $8.95. So many things waiting for you.
Oh,
Be sure to hit them up. We got a QR code on that banner you'll see on the bottom too for Vern's Pizza. Big shout out to Grant and Allie and Ezra and Zoe and Vanessa and everyone over at the 11th Street location, as we always love checking in with them. And there will be a game being played as well. Just not sure which one it is yet.
Send it up.
See that?
Where to go?
Let's get you to patch that thing one day.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I
going
don't
to
know
break
how
the roof.
Yeah, man. I don't know how the snow doesn't fall in here. Pretty cool. As well, everybody's out at Super Skills Hockey, the best at what they do. Brand new Martinsville Rec Center. Endo and his team crushing it upstairs, overlooking the ice surface. Hit them up at superskillshockey.ca. Are
Taught
we
him everything he knows. Over there at Super Skills.
Man, I will say, there is something to be said about the goaltending display. I know you're the old school goalie, but whenever we'd go to Endo's house for lunch, I would be the
Yes.
goalie
The
because
shovel.
I would take the shovel. Exactly. I
the
would take the.
classic shovel.
And not only did I learn to use that shovel, I was making glove saves with it. Like guys would try, and like these are the guys that make
Top
the
shelf.
NHL trying to go top
yeah.
cheese. And I'm
Yeah.
just, doink.
Yeah.
The shovel became famous.
Oh, yes.
So I think
I
all of
remember
us
that.
helped build these NHL friends
Nice.
that we have, right? So it's pretty
Nice.
cool.
Welcome.
And now they're out there sharing the love with you with the ice treadmill and all the cool stuff they got going there. So a big thank you to them. Okay. Now, Boone said he was going to hit the low part. I'm going to try to stay in the middle. You have to do the triangle.
Is this thing on?
But I think we
Yes.
want to get him high note. Yeah. Hello, mic check.
Don't
Turn my
miss
headphones
my
up.
cue here.
Turn my headphones up. Okay. I think we're ready here. If you have a business that needs some more eyes and ears, we are the hyper local place for you to make sure you are seen and heard. If you have a fundraiser coming up, like our friends at the Saskatoon Food Bank and Learning Center, let us know. We'd love to help. If you're out there just trying to do good and you're not sure how to do it, we are here for you. We are taking the power back. I've been quoting a lot of Rage Against the Machine lately. But that's literally what we're trying to do. The corporations have had enough. They've got their fill. They're greedy. They want more. They shake you up upside down and say, well, you got a couple more cents in there. And we don't do that here. We ask, how much do you got? What are you looking to do? And to have someone ask you that, still to this day, they say that's too good to be true. Like, what's the deal? What's the catch? There is no catch. Currency to us is seeing you succeed, seeing good being done. In a world where all the big corporations are doing it the wrong way, no good being done, we're trying to do it the right way. If you can get behind that idea, please reach out to us. We want to help you. Very simple to do. So hope this auto-tune works, boys. I don't even know if the Morgan Freeman worked, but we'll see.
I heard it
There we
was.
go.
We got this. Just send an email to... I really need to hit the clap over there, by the way, in between.
Okay.
Contact at dufferinave.com.
Got
I
it.
got to do it like this because I got to hold this down.
Okay,
We're
there
good.
it
We're
is.
good. There we go.
Drinks there.
Just send an email to 1, 2, 3, 4. Contact at dufferinave.com. That is the email. This is the theme song. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Boone, I think you were a little too low there. You were like
Little
baritone
too high.
low.
He's a highwayman.
You can never go too.
Oh, I love that song.
Oh, what was that?
Highwayman.
Highwayman.
Is that Traveling Wilburys? That's not Wilburys.
Oh, that was
The
Highwayman.
The Highwayman. Literally, it's in the name.
Jennings and good
Waylon-
old Smokey McSmoke-a-Lot.
Yeah, dog.
Hey?
I
Willie
love that.
Billy?
Who is the Highwayman? I need this.
Well,
I love that song.
Chris Christopherson.
Yes,
That was
that's
it.
it.
Johnny Cash, Chris Christopherson, Willie Nelson, and
Waylon Jennings.
Waylon.
Waylon and Willie, man. Look at that. Waylon, Johnny, Willie, and Chris Christopherson.
What
What a song, dude. You want to talk about a
That's
song
a
that
great-
slaps? Sorry.
So did I ride with
Hey.
a pistol by my side?
I'm gonna see how much we can get before we get copyright stricken. Just so I
believe
can
it's
scratch
30
the itch.
seconds.
30 seconds.
Hey,
Start the
Your brother
countdown.
would know. Hey?
Yeah,
we-
he'd
if
know
only we had an
off the top.
entertainment
Yeah, I know.
lawyer.
He'll be
I
calling
always wonder that because like a lot of these like podcasts, they'll put stuff on and then it's like, well,
I know that song, but it's like 10 seconds
they
of
cut
it,
it
right?
short.
Great song.
Johnny frickin'
Hey?
Cash,
Is
man.
the live one?
No, it's a video.
Oh.
Yeah, look at the goosebumps, man. That's legit. Like, I frickin' love this song. It's only been, we got to get the views up on that, man. Only 67 mil.
Oh. Come on.
Like, you got these garbage songs out there putting up billions and
Yeah,
like one of the greatest
like,
songs of all time. Only
yeah.
at 67. Get to work, people. Let's get our music.
You know
back.
what? Someone needs to sample it in a new song.
There
And
you
then
go.
Boom.
Yeah.
Through the roof.
Now you're
There
cooking.
you go.
Absolutely. Thursday edition rolling on. We got Boone over in the corner. We got Johnny Factoid in between. We got the boys over on the N64. We're doing some Super Smash Bros. We're going to take this final couple minutes to get us all caught up in the fantasy football world as we have our expert in the house, and we will now play you his intro song.
Oh, good Lord.
It's just a fantasy. Fantasy! Zoom with our man Boone. This is just a fantasy. Another fantasy. Zoom with Boone. He's even hitting the low parts on his intro, bro. Wow.
That's all I'm good for.
That is so good, bud. Very well done. How are we looking? Any big news to report? Any movers or shakers?
Oh, see, that's
anything?
the thing. I got no fantasy zoom to boom.
To boom. I thought you said, you said I'm gonna research while you guys are talking. Then we
I
brought
mean,
you
so
in.
there's been a couple signs. They're pretty minor though, right?
But hey, as us hardcores are going, guys, keep our eyes on us.
Yeah, I mean, well, now it's just kind of the analysis that's going on, right?
Okay.
So what happened in free agency and how does that affect next year, right?
Yeah.
And all the eyes are on the draft. So where is it? Where are the rookies going to go? How's that going to affect?
Yeah, that'll turn
You
See,
know,
everything
now
else
one of the
even
big
more.
questions. Jeremiah Love. This dude's a running back for the Fighting Irish of Notre Dame.
Yes,
Wearing the same jersey as Rudy Rudiger himself. That's right.
Oh, really?
No,
I did not know that.
No, it's not.
Oh.
I'm just same school.
Okay. Yeah.
But
Don't quote me.
Yeah, I was trying to. Hey, legend. We say legend has it around here. You can say anything.
So
Legend has it is your
anything.
free ticket.
Yeah.
Legend has it. Aliens are running the Earth from the moon. See, no one can.
Pretty much.
This is what legend has it.
Yeah.
Okay, Jeremiah Love. There's big talks out there about the New York Football Giants,
Take it.
home of our man Ram Cam,
Oh,
who we love so much,
Scatterboo.
Mr. Scatterboo, Jackson Dart, Malik Neighbors. Do you think there's any substance to these rumors that they already have your running back? Why would you get another one? Is this guy
Yeah.
that exciting?
that's the thing. It's tough, right? Because they slot right in. What are they? Third pick?
Fifth.
Fifth.
Yeah.
So
Third,
it's
Arizona
like
Cardinals. They go
projections,
Cards.
right?
Yeah.
What was the injury? It was knee related.
Yes.
Blew it out.
Yes.
Or, no, it was ankle related. He was in a walking boot.
Oh, are we talking about Scatterboo or Love?
Scatterboo.
Oh, I thought we were talking
Scatterboo.
about Love because I
No,
thought
no.
he had something.
No, Scatterboo's was an ankle.
It's ugly ankle.
Yeah, I mean he's out, but that will heal. Like there's
The guy's a caveman. Like
yes.
he heals at insane rates. I
Very
imagine.
young.
Yeah.
Right? It was his rookie year.
That's it.
So likely he's going to be back. And I mean, obviously he's not going to be better than what he was.
Maybe he will.
Maybe he will.
There's rumors talking now that guys are better off getting all of their injuries broken at once, taking a year off, and then rebuilding their Achilles, their knees. Well, again, tongue in cheek, but there's some substance to that because these guys come back strong.
For sure. The earlier you get injured, the better.
Right?
Your
It's
body's
crazy.
able to heal itself a lot better.
And become stronger.
Yeah. Yeah. And yeah. So
this would be more of a like we're not sure what we're going to have with.
But then some teams take the value, right? And so if it gets to them and the number one running back who has the potential to be the best potential, best running back in the league, you take him? I mean, I'm not going to pretend like I know what's going on in this GMs. And,
I would love to
team's
see the
head.
Cards take him. I just want that out there. No one's talking about the Cards taking him. Like they're acting like James Conner's going to be healthy the whole year.
So there are
we know
four?
he can't.
Three. So I mean, so they have James Conner there, who's a very old running back.
Very good.
They just signed Tyler Algier.
Does nothing
But
for me.
like he's always been a number two. He's not. He's good, but he's not
complimentary back.
Possibly the best.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm with you.
So now that said, I think the Arizona Cardinals would like to lose and be the worst team again for another year.
Archie Manning.
But then, yeah,
lose for Arch.
Exactly.
Or,
how does that factor in, right?
That's true.
Yeah. So, okay. So going back to the New York Giants.
Yes.
There is so much need everywhere else, and the talent on defense of this rookie or this year's draft
class,
is high on the non-offense side, right?
Okay.
So
might be better off shoring up some of that defense than going. Okay.
Think so.
So now that's the one big name everyone's talking about in the fantasy football world, as it would sort of suck for both scatters. Like as you know, anytime you're sharing touches as a back, you're screwed. So that would take away a lot of touches for our man Ramcam. The other big one, Dan Orlovsky is a prominent talking head with ESPN. He joins the McAfee show all the time.
Okay.
And he's come out and he's put his line in the sand saying Ty Simpson, the quarterback for the Alabama Crimson Tide, is a better prospect than Fernando Mendoza. And this guy is getting raked over the coals, and it feels like rightfully so.
Interesting.
Your thoughts? Because he's saying that Vegas, who has the first overall pick, should be taking Ty Simpson over the guy who just ran roughshod through the entire NCAA football season, front to back, in between, winning the Natty, making all the throws, beating all the teams. Your thoughts? Like, is it insane to think that this Ty Simpson guy could be a higher pick than Mendoza, who's already basically been drafted by Vegas? Like, they're saying this is our guy.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna play it safe here and just go both sides.
Of course.
NFL
we like
teams
to stand on top of fences
and
around
the
here.
guys that rate these quarterbacks, rookies in general, always get it wrong.
Yep. 100%.
Not always, not 100% of the time.
Damn near.
A lot of the time they're
Of
wrong
course.
because I mean you
There's
can
a lot of
only
factors.
you can only measure so much.
Yeah.
Right.
For sure.
And especially in the fantasy football.
Big time. If you're
world,
looking at
right?
drafting guys,
So-
you better get your research done.
So yes, so they often get it wrong.
Yeah.
However, when it's almost as unanimous. and the stats kind of
They show that.
show how dominant this and how good of a quarterback
Fernando.
this.
Even the name, man.
Yes. Oh, it just flows.
Throwing in
Fernando.
the air tonight. The touchdowns were right. Fernando.
Oh.
Yeah, dude, he's got something
Oh.
there. Like Orlovsky's big thing was he's watched all the tape, because that's what he does. He watches all the tape of all these guys, and he says,
Okay.
I see more potential in Ty than I do in Fernando.
It's definitely interesting that someone
Right?
with that kind of detailed
And putting his name
analysis-
and putting
Yeah,
his
and
like
I mean,
to the
he's
point
putting
where
it out
all
there
the
like
guys
that,
on the McAfee show were chirping him
He's gotta
so
believe it.
bad that Pat said the next day he came on and said, "Listen, we love Dan Orlovsky. He's the best.
Feel
He's our
bad.
guy." Yeah, he says for the first time ever since we started this thing, he did not answer my FaceTime last night.
Oh, jeez.
And the whole squad's like, "Oh no,
no.
he's a little upset, little bummed out, a little bit." So they were giving him the gears, but that's how hard he's standing behind this.
Yeah.
Like, to the point where people are making him not want to answer.
That's good. You know, it's never nice to see just everything pan out exactly the way. And
well, you know what's going to happen is he's going to be 1,000% right, and this is going to be like the I told you.
He's going to have to eat their words.
It's going to be
That's
the
cool.
The Ricky a Totoso tour is what it's going to be.
Yeah,
I F and a Totoso.
Hey, I mean, you know, jumping back to Scattaboo, he was like in terms of draft, he was he even the first round?
God.
No. And like when he got out there, it was undeniable the amount of talent that
And
he
I did
has.
a mini Dan Orlovsky because I watched the last game of his college career, and he stood out. Like, you watch this guy run out. Like, he was ram camming before everyone started watching.
Yeah.
So I watched him play. I think it's Arizona State or something like that. I watched him play. I was like, I'm going to draft that guy next year. I don't care where he's taken. I'm taking that guy. And that's why I was so confident coming in the draft. I'm taking Scattaboo in all my drafts. He was the only one that hit. Everyone else sort of, but ram cam until the boot.
Nice.
Until the boot.
Yeah.
We got Frankie's rolling here, guys.
Okay.
So we are going to make our way out for today. Huge thank you to you guys. Who won over there? Oh, Carson. I think Carson won, eh? No, it looks like Carson. I'm giving it to Carson. Can I give it to Carson?
Sure.
All right. Carson. Okay, sorry, Jax. Can we say tie? All right. Bro's on.
Never.
Jax wants the pro. All right, give him the medal.
Later, huh?
Always a pleasure to see you guys. You too as well. Thank you so much for making it in. It means the world. It's where I get a little emotional because the fact that we've known each other for so long and now we're sitting here still hanging out and shooting the shit makes me very proud. So very,
awesome
very cool.
Thanks for having us.
Absolutely,
Good
you guys.
to see
Always
you
welcome
as
here.
well,
This
my
is
Good to
your
see you,
home.
Johnny.
It's a long.
It's been too long.
Oh, way too long.
This is what this place
Like
does.
20
It's
years
magic.
too
It brings
long.
everyone together, man. That's what I'm saying. As well, big thank you to CTV's Matt Young giving us a couple minutes like he always does on Thursdays, and our buddy Carly from Next Level Painting stopping by and doing some more stuff with us here as they get ready for Gardenscape this weekend. They got the Super Dogs out at Gardenscape, boys.
Oh, what?
Yeah, like the Super Dog
Where is
agility
it?
stuff.
Yeah,
Prairie
Okay.
Might be a
Not too far.
Yeah, right over there.
Just a hop, skip, and a jump.
We used
over there.
to drunkenly walk that walk, no problem, back when the X would come through. Just saying. Close enough to walk.
Absolutely.
We'll be back tomorrow with a Friday fun table. We'll have Hardcore, we'll have Uncle Brando, and maybe a couple more surprises. Until then, keep doing those good things, all right? We love you and appreciate you so much. Have an amazing rest of your Thursday night.